definitely not a home run, but he's one. So that was interesting.
What was your reaction when you found out that we would be working together?
I thought that I was auditioning. Apparently I had the part. Nobody told me that, so I was stressed out.
I didn't know that she didn't know either, so you were like really extra badass that day.
Because there was a lot of pressure on my shoulders.
No, but I didn't know. I just thought I was like, damn. Damn, she's got swag.
Thank you. Right,
Zac Efron said this. What's your reaction to this? I just want to use.
I was there when he said that.
Zac Efron said this.
Okay, yes, I was.
Can you say it?
Oh, I was there when he said this. Excuse me if I'm wrong. What he meant by this is these.
That's okay. Tell me why this is my best kiss. It's freedom. It's literally Braveheart when he's like, freedom. I mean, like, that's like what I felt like it was. There was nothing left to do except I got her, which I was really stoked about. I got to swing her around and dip her. So that was cool.
You've been my catcher. That's what Yaya was.
Yeah. I would take
go on the
her
road.
brothers. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Somebody's got to look after her. Yeah. Make sure there's two hands sketch. And so excited to be at work.
And then we
when
go
saw
see
Logan. We're like, swing, like through the head. Oh my gosh, she's so angry. We did. I think we had like a real quick like, hey, hello, how you doing?
I'm gonna smash into you in the air.
Straight into conking or whatever.
And how good is that?
There's rigs and harnesses.
Right now, we've been shooting Rewrite the Stars.
And working with Zendaya, she's just incredible. In this movie, I get to fall in love. Falling in love and having my eyes open. This song that we're working on right now, it's called Rewrite the Stars.
With me and Zac, it's like every word reflects what these characters are going through, what they're feeling.
Asking the question, can we be in love? Like, we can break the rules. Let's rewrite the stars.
Zac and I have really become a team. We're literally tied together up in the air, so we have to have a trust and a connection.
Everyone's coming together as a team, and as working with Zendaya, who's awesome.
We were really lucky in a sense where we got dance rehearsals, we got scene rehearsals, working through the moments, the beats, and then getting into the characters. He's a great partner. Every time we get done, we're like, you good, you good? You know, we check on each other, make sure everything's going smooth.
We should have gotten hurt, but we didn't, thank God.
It's being involved.
She was clearly there, ready to level up, and that's extraordinarily exciting. Also, like, in her own personal life, this is like totally different, but I think she's a really good role model. Yeah, she's a trooper, man. She's one of a kind. I didn't know what to expect, as always is the case when you have somebody to play a star-crossed lover with, but she was awesome. She was like open-minded and willing to go there, and we took it to a whole nother level. Literally, we take it into the sky. I haven't, and no, I haven't heard from any of them. But I think within the context of the film, like the kiss is just really earned. I mean, the message still resonates very strongly, and that's why I think the kiss is so epic.
It's great. You know, Zac was such a great partner. We really had to one of our first kind of getting to know each other sessions was like, okay, here you go, you know, you're harnessed together, get up there and there. And so we really had to quite literally trust each other because he had to hold my weight and I had to hold him, you know, so it was just kind of like a great icebreaker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Great icebreaker. Yeah, it was very much, you know, we were always checking in with each other first and foremost, and after we knew we were okay, then we would take notes and everything. But first, we were like, well, we good? Yeah, we're good. I mean, there's very little that is not us. Yeah, I get to, you know, like, get into my thing, you know, like, and then they'd be like, oops, you don't need to make us swing together even faster. And if we weren't in exactly the right place, like, we would meet in the middle, and for this tight spiral, it was just a head-on collision. So that would happen. Just bam. Quite a bit. I usually don't like that shot. I kept telling Michael because I have this huge vein just right down my forehead because I've been upside down for like 3 minutes. That's the one thing you notice? We have to hold on to each other, you know, like for both of our safety. Like we have to literally, you know, really look out for each other and make sure we were on the same page and make sure we were, you know, matching each other's energy. And that's kind of like how, I guess you could say, our connection was created. Yeah, and it was actually really fun. So I found out she was a perfectionist like me.
She was invincible. She never got hurt. She was always wanted to take it to the next level.
The chemistry needed. Well, luckily, I think the point of having a chemistry read is to see if their chemistry exists, and magically, I think sometimes it just does. So we're magic people that came together and just have chemistry. But when you're immediately like harnessed together and it's just immediately just are running to each other in the air, that is a great icebreaker. I think that really bonds you quite quickly.
Literally kind of the image that's behind us. That was our day one. It's like, hi, nice to meet you. Let's swing into each other at 30 miles an hour and see if we can do it. And we actually did it our first try. I walked away from that rehearsal going like, holy cow, she's the real deal.
Thanks.
Yeah, we swing apart, and then there's either a nice spin that gets really tight and very loving, or there's sometimes just a bash and a collision. It's such a small moment, but we get to kind of examine
powerful.
it. It's very powerful, and it's very cool.
Oh, that's such a beautiful moment.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you do anything like that?
I can't. I attempt to bark back at my dog because I feel like he's talking back, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna talk back to you and what you may understand, but it doesn't work. And what is your act?
I don't have an act.
Everyone's got an act.
Ready?
Yeah, we sometimes get stuck on one thing. It's like an issue, and then all of a sudden she would be like, well, what if I did this? And she would like do a backflip over the hoop. And we're like, yeah, that fixes pretty much everything. Let's go with that. We didn't know you could do that. Go ahead, go girl.
We met on this movie.
We met on this movie. We had like a brief introduction.
A few brief moments to get to know each other, and then we were.
And then next thing you know, we were
Lifted
pulled up
into
into
the
the
air.
air, and they were just like swing into one another, and we kind
we did
of
that.
caught each other, and it was a good icebreaker, to say the least.
It's just go for it. You know what I mean? So and again, it was a good bonding experience. I think we have stories that only we can tell and we can truly understand.
Yeah.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight.